Today, we are going to be hitting our first Ascension ever in OP Prisons. We get to see what comes after, what the rewards are, and what the next challenges are going to be. Stay tuned and come along with me for this episode of OP Prisons on TalonMC. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Prisons. Today, of course, we are back here on TalonMC, the best #1 rated Minecraft Prison server. Guys, today we are essentially going to be in the first ever Ascension on the channel. It is literally the first time we've ever done it. I don't even know what to expect. I don't know what comes after. I assume we just continue the next grind. I don't know how expensive it's going to be. I don't know if I have all the currencies that we need, but we're going to find out today. Since the last episode, we've done a lot of grinding, which means we are now up to rebirth 99, which means we essentially have one more rebirth to go before we can actually hit the first Ascension. For those of you who don't know, Ascension is essentially just what comes straight after being able to go ahead and rebirth 100 times. So we will now go through Ascensions just as we did rebirths. So next kind of, once we hit this Ascension, we then have to go rebirth 100 again, I believe. And I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But we'll figure it all out today and we'll work out exactly what we're going to need in order to do that. Now, because I have done a decent amount of grinding, we do have a couple of enchants to go ahead and max out. So I'm just going to go ahead and use all of my tokens and everything else. Well, not all of them, because obviously we're going to need some, I assume, for our Ascension today. But yeah, we're going to just try and max out every single enchant that needs maxing out, because I don't like having enchants that have levels left on them. Also, I hear your feedback. I yap too much. I'm going to try and stop yapping and get to the actual stuff that we're doing. So with all of our upgrades made, this is what our pickaxe looks like right now. If you want to take a look at it, you can pause the video right here, but this is essentially what we're working with, and every enchant that we have available to us is essentially maxed out, other than our first rebirth enchant, which was super token miner. However, I think we can actually go ahead and spend this. This is just going to cost us rebirth points, and I think, to be honest with you, we probably have quite a lot of those right now because I've not really been spending them. Yes, we have 5.38k, which actually reminds me that we're going to go into the rebirth shop, or whatever it is that I need to do. I can't remember what the command is. I'm going to spend our rebirth points here to get the essential max mine size. There we go, because that is that's going to be actually pretty significant to us, because it exceeds the mine like each way, however many blocks. So that will kind of work better for our rank ups. Like when nuke goes off, it's technically including more blocks. So let's go ahead and actually hit this last level that we need. We just need to go, I believe, up to 100. I don't know if we have to then go through 100. I didn't want to do it off camera because I wanted to show you guys exactly what happens. Even though we put a decent amount of blocks mined in between last episode and now, we also haven't unlocked the new enchants, because that is pickaxe level 500. So we've still got a little way to go there. So we are right on the borderline now of hitting that rebirth 100, which is when, of course, we're able to ascend. So let's get this last 3% here, 2% now, and I think one more nuke proc and we'll probably be there, and then we'll see exactly what is going to come right after that. And there we go. So I believe we are now rebirth 100. It says that we can now do /ascension. Let's take a look at it and see exactly what the options are, because I've literally never typed this command, but well, I've typed it, but you actually can't do anything unless you're the right kind of level. So it is going to cost us 1 Q tokens, 2 trillion gems, and 1 billion essence. We actually do have all of those things available to us right now, and you can see we will receive a 1.2 times permanent multiplier. So the more you ascend, essentially the higher the multiplier in general you will have. Now don't worry, we will get to that Ascension in just a moment and we'll see exactly what comes after it. But while I was mining, we did actually get ourselves 3 start of the world crates through different things that we've gotten. So I just want to open those quickly, just in case there's any nice little credits inside. We might do a little opening at the end of today's video, because also we've been getting a lot of credits from the new weekly crates. So I think it would be stupid if we didn't, to be honest with you, because if we're just farming credits, then I mean, we're going to be in a very, very good place in just a few days. Hey, we actually got ourselves some credits there from the start of the world crate. Oh, we just got 2 in 1 crate. That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't even know that was possible. Yeah, we just literally got, what is that, 5,600 credits just from those 2 or 1 crate. That's actually pretty insane. We're now up to 30,000 credits, so we'll definitely do a little bit of an opening at the end here. Also, a small thing that I noticed is that the hero pet we're using right now, the Guardian pet, is actually only rare level, and I didn't even realize that until this point, which I believe it affects, is it enchant proc rate? Yes, it is. So we should actually invest in getting ourselves a mythical one of those, and it might honestly be worth just buying one that's already either maxed out or like way higher than level 1, because I don't know, at level, it means we'd have to grind through a whole nother pet, and I don't really want to grind through a whole nother pet right now, but it's obviously not the most efficient thing to have, because we're only getting a what is that, a 10% proc boost. But I don't even know if, like, I don't know how much better the boost would be if we got one of the like top tier ones. Now we're going to ascend in just a moment here, but I thought I'd do the giveaway now so that you guys can get obviously what you want, which is a nice little giveaway. So what I'm going to do is, to celebrate our first Ascension, we're going to go pretty big here. I'm going to do 5,000 credits. Okay, we're going to do 5,000 credits to 1 lucky person. We're also going to do 1,000 credit giveaway separate for anybody that does have the Twitch subscription or the YouTube membership. Okay, so if you have those things and your account's linked in the Discord, you'll have access to the other channel. So if you want to be in the chance of winning one of those things or both of those things, then all you need to do is like this video, subscribe subscribe to the channel, comment the username, and join the giveaways only Discord. It's linked down below in the description, and then press the enter button on the respective giveaway. As long as you've done all of that, then you're officially entered into winning those giveaways. So please make sure you have completed all the other requirements. You guys know the deal by now. That's a decent giveaway, a very decent giveaway for 5,000 credits, and then the 1,000 credits separate for anybody that can enter through the supporter channels. Now let's do this. Okay, it is officially time to hit our first Ascension ever. I do not want to delay this anymore. I want to do it right now. Here we go. This is the first time I've ever ascended in any prison server. Let's get it right now. 3, 2, 1, boom. That is it. Generzon has ascended to Ascension 1. That is the first time ever we have ascended here on the server. We are going to drop a GG to ourselves right there. And we also got another Start of the World crate for doing that. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that is literally our first Ascension ever. We did get some milestone rewards, which includes a Start of the World crate. We actually got some credits there. We got some attachment boxes, crystal boxes, diamond loot boxes as well. So that was a nice little reward. I don't think there's any like currency attached to it. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I guess we'll go open this, see if we can maybe get some more credits. We in fact did not get any more credits. So we'll do a little opening, you know, just to celebrate. I feel like we deserve it, right? Let's do 9 of the dragon crates. Last time we bought 9 of these, we got our money back actually, and winning those credits earlier on today, of course, helped us out quite significantly. So let's give these an open. I will inform you guys if we manage to get anything cool. I mean, pretty much everything in these crates is pretty cool, to be honest with you. There's a lot of really, really good things in these. So unfortunately, that first one was definitely a rip. That's definitely the worst one that we've ever opened, I think, of those. No credits in the second one there, but that's okay. We did get some very nice things like rune boxes, and of course, there's a lot of attachment boxes in here, and that's kind of what we're really going for right now. We need to get our tier 6 and so attachments up there. Fossil generators, we actually are still trying to unlock some of the fossils, so we'll take as many of those as we can get today as well. There we go, 2,800 credits just there. That is exactly what we need, and some tier 7 attachment boxes, I think that was, which is very, very welcomed. I should honestly open up all of my loot boxes and stuff, because there are probably a lot of stuff that we're either wasting or just not making the most of. Like, for example, all of these loot boxes, I think, maybe it's not maybe the top tier ones, so like gold and above, I think, can give us fossil generators, which we do actually need quite a lot of right now. There's a lot of fossils that we don't have unlocked. Well, I say a lot, there's not actually that many, but you guys get the idea. Now we're looking for a few more credits here. Our last time around is obviously looming, because we got so lucky on those last few that we opened at the last episode, I guess. So I would like to get some more credits so that we can at least make a break even on this, but honestly, I really can't be mad if we don't get any more, because we've been getting very, very lucky with these recently. There's 2 more crates though. All right, last crate for now. Let's see if we can get lucky in this last one with some credits maybe. Let's go this one. No credits. Okay, so we do, I think we lost about 5,000 credits there, but that's okay. Honestly, we got obviously the amount of items worth of that, so I'm not too mad. Let's spam open these fossil gens, see if we can unlock one of the new ones. I think there's 2 that we don't have unlocked right now. Honestly, kind of not expecting to unlock anything new with these ones. We just had to give it a go, because yeah, there are 2, I think it's 2 that we don't have. We don't have, Phantom and Ender Dragon. So many robots to add, actually. We're getting a lot of robots recently, which I guess I'm not going to complain about. Obviously, our passive income will go up quite significantly. We'll have to actually check exactly what we're, what we've got in there, because we might honestly have a decent amount of stuff saved up already. Not that we really need it right now. We've been getting a lot of currency just by mining, of course, so there's not really too much need for any of this, but I guess the more the merrier. Let's check it. We've got 70, what is that? 79, it can't be trillion. I guess billion, and then 55 trillion. I don't even know. I don't even know what the deal is, but we've got decent currency. Right, so to end it off, we've got a lot of tier 7 attachment boxes, which I'm intrigued to open. I want to see what we can get out of those. And then we've also got a lot of tier 6 crystal boxes, so we could potentially upgrade our enchants and our kind of setup quite significantly today. So let's see what we can get out of these. We are going to get ourselves cluster bomb, shatter, double strike, black hole, dynamite, and holy arrows by the looks of it. I will just double check into my attachments just to see if we can make any improvements here of what we've already got. Slight improvement on the shatter. I don't honestly know if any of those are like really good enchants to have like the boosters for, so I think that's probably the only one that we're going to upgrade is the shatter, just because it's a higher percentage. So we'll go into the crystals now, see what we can get here. Hopefully we can get enough to actually make a decent crystal here. Let's see, do we have essence? Do we have another essence at tier 6? I think we probably do in our crystals right here. Yeah, so we should be able to make ourselves a quick tier 7 essence right there. We can, 66% boost. We've already got a tier 7 gems. We only have a tier 5 token in there right now, so we'll put a tier 6. And I think that's probably good for the upgrades there, because the rest are like rune points and stuff, which we don't really need right now. So I guess we'll open up these 36 epic hero pet eggs and see whether we can get ourselves a mythical guardian pet, because I guess if we do, then we should use that. Like, we should upgrade to that. I don't know what the chances of actually getting one are. They're probably fairly slim, considering I think that is the best pet to have. We literally haven't seen a single one. Is it even in this? Apparently it is in there. Apparently it is in there. Do we... Okay, there's one right there. Legendary, so not what we're looking for, really. Legendary. Yeah, I don't know what the chances of getting a mythical one are. Why are they all coming out now, but not a single mythical? We got a mythical demolisher. Actually got some more pet eggs in here. So yeah, I guess we're only looking for mythical. I don't really care too much about anything less. Obviously, it would be an upgrade, but I don't want to continue, like, start working on one and then have to switch to another one when we eventually get a high tier. So hopefully we can find a mythical one quickly here. Please, we just need one mythical. That is literally all we need. We need one mythical. We cannot get a mythical to save our life right now. No, we did not get one by the looks of it. So I guess we'll continue to look out for that. Maybe we'll have to buy one real quick. I mean, there's a mythical one on the H for literally 10 credits. I think we can probably afford that. Let's just go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be the one we use from now going forward. I don't know. It looks like the enchant proc boost is immediately better. I guess maybe the ability chance just has more activation chance. I don't know. So we'll just deactivate that because essentially the new one is just as good as this one. Well, I guess better than this one. So I guess we'll put that away and we'll just start using that immediately. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ascension has been completed. If you have enjoyed this video at any point, please make sure you do hit that like button, guys. This has been the first time that we have ever ascended here on the server. If you're loving TalonMC, then let me know down in the comment section because I've heard so many good things. I've seen so many of you guys online. Make sure you do say hi if you see me online, by the way. But yeah, that is literally the first time I've ever ascended. I'm going to continue grinding up our pickaxe levels so that hopefully we can take a look at some of the brand new enchants next time around. But yes, guys, that is going to be it from me today. I hope you have enjoyed and I will see you all in the next episode of OP Prisons here on TalonMC.